how to install the Angular CLI or the Angular command line interface. The Angular CLI or the command line interface is a very important and powerful tool in developing Angular projects. This tool will enable you to create Angular projects in an instant, and can also help you in testing and deploying your Angular projects. In this lecture, we'll learn how to install the Angular command line interface on your Mac computer. So first, let's open up your terminal, and over here, type ng-v, and it says command not found. So this verifies that we don't have an existing Angular CLI installed on our computer. This step is quite important as you really need to know if you have an existing Angular CLI installed in your machine or if this Angular CLI is the latest version or not. So now on my machine, I see that I don't have a prior installation of Angular CLI, which is good. Next, open up your Chrome browser. And then search for Angular CLI, and let's open up the GitHub repo of the Angular CLI. And then scroll down and look for installation process. Installing the Angular CLI tool is quite easy. You actually have to run one command, and that is npm install-g at angular/cli as shown here. But first, let's check out if we have the prerequisites of the Angular CLI before we install. So in here, let's click the prerequisites link. And then let's open it on a separate tab. And as you can see here, it says both the CLI and the generated project have the dependency that require Node 6.9 or higher, together with npm 3 or higher. So basically, it means that you need to have Node version 6.9 or higher, and the Node Package Manager npm 3 or higher. So as you can see here, these are the prerequisites, and to check that, let's go back to our terminal, and then let's check for our Node version. So here, let me clear this out, and I'm gonna issue the node-v command to show the version of my node. And as you can see here, I have version 6.9.4, which actually satisfies the requirement for Angular CLI, which is good. And then let me check out my Node Package Manager version, npm. So for that, I just simply have to type npm-v. And currently I have version 4.1.1, which still satisfies the prerequisite. All good. In case that you have a node version which is lower than version 6.9 and a node package manager with a version lower than 3, then it is better to update node and npm before installing Angular CLI. And that step is actually covered in our local development setup for Node.js and NPM. Alright, so now, all clear. We have the prerequisite for Angular CLI, and we have satisfied that. We are now ready to install it. So let's go back in this, and just copy this command, and just paste it here, and press enter. Now, it is installing the latest Angular CLI on our machine. This installation may take a while, so just chillax and wait for the download and the installation to complete. And the installation is now successfully done. Let's clear this up first, and then let's issue the ng-v command. And there you go, we now have the Angular CLI installed in our machine. Alternatively, you can also type ng-version, and exactly the same as with the ng-v command. And in here, you can also type ng-help, and it will list down all of the information and all of the available commands for your Angular CLI. So here we have ng-build, and then we have ng-doc, ng-e2e, and ng-test, and so on and so forth. So we have here ng-eject and many more. And that's it. That's how easy it is to install Angular CLI on your machine.